God is sending you this urgent message right now. Do not scroll away. Do not ignore this divine call. Something supernatural is about to unfold in your life, and it is no coincidence that you are hearing these words at this exact moment. Heaven has aligned your spirit with this angel message because you are being chosen, uplifted, and prepared for a life-changing surprise. The steps you have taken, even the smallest ones, have opened a door that no man can shut. You need to listen closely because the next few minutes carry the vibration of breakthrough, restoration, and a prophetic sign that will confirm God's hand on your journey. This is not by accident. The angels have guided you here because your faith has been noticed. Every prayer you whispered in the dark, every tear you cried when no one else was watching, every moment you chose to keep moving forward instead of giving up, heaven has recorded it all. And now, the time of release is near. Type Amen in the comments if you receive this word right now. Declare it with your spirit, because when you align your words with your belief, blessings move from the unseen into the seen. Listen carefully. God is saying, "My child, you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I am moving things in your favor, and what is coming will shock you." If you feel this truth resonating in your heart, comment 1111 below. That number represents divine alignment, and by declaring it, you're showing heaven you are ready to receive the miracle prepared for you. You see, your last step of obedience may have felt small, but in the spiritual realm it was huge. It was the key that unlocked the angelic assignment over your life. That act of faith, whether it was forgiving someone, giving even when you had little, choosing peace over anger, or simply refusing to quit, has been noticed by God. The angels are now working overtime on your behalf. They are rearranging circumstances, influencing the right people, and shifting timelines to deliver the surprise that is on its way to you. Pause for a moment and breathe this in. Can you feel it? That warmth in your chest, that tingling in your spirit? It's confirmation. It is not just words. It is the supernatural presence of God touching you right now as proof that this message is yours. If you're ready to claim it, type 777 in the comments. That number symbolizes spiritual perfection and divine completion. It shows that you believe your waiting season is transforming into a season of fulfillment. Let me remind you, life has not been easy for you. There were nights when you felt abandoned, days when you questioned if your prayers were even heard. But God says, "I have seen you. I have watched you endure storms that could have destroyed others. I have kept you standing when you thought you would fall. And now, I will reward you openly for what you endured in private." This is why the angels are declaring this message today. A surprise is coming. A life-changing blessing is about to be placed in your hands, and it is directly tied to the last step of faith you took. Do not doubt it. Do not let fear or worry steal this word from you. Right now I want you to comment 222 if you believe you are stepping into alignment with God's promises. That number represents partnership with heaven, showing that you are walking with divine support and not alone. When you type it, you're making a spiritual agreement, declaring that you trust God to finish what He started. Now let me go deeper. The enemy tried to discourage you because he knew this moment was coming. The battles you faced recently were not random. They were a last attempt to distract you before the breakthrough. But because you didn't quit, because you kept walking, you are about to walk straight into favor that will overflow into every area of your life. And here's the powerful part. This surprise is not just for you. It's going to impact your family, your future, your finances, your health, and even people connected to you. Your obedience has created a ripple effect, and blessings are about to overflow into places you haven't even touched yet. The Spirit is whispering to you right now, a divine message that resonates deep within your soul. Get ready for the call. Get ready for the letter. Get ready for the opportunity. Get ready for the unexpected door. These words are not mere encouragement. They are a prophetic declaration, a celestial announcement that something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. A door that seemed sealed shut, locked by circumstances, time, or pain, is about to swing wide open. When it does, you will stand in awe, your heart overflowing with gratitude, knowing that only God could have orchestrated such a moment. This is not a coincidence. You are reading these words because the Creator has aligned this moment for you. A divine appointment to remind you that you are seen, known, and chosen for a purpose far greater than you may yet realize. If this message stirs something within you, if your spirit leaps with recognition, pause for a moment and consider typing 999 in response. This number carries profound spiritual significance, symbolizing completion and new beginnings. It is a sign that one chapter of your life, perhaps one marked by struggle, waiting, or uncertainty, is drawing to a close. A new radiant chapter is beginning, one filled with promise, restoration, and divine favor. By declaring 999, you are stepping into a prophetic act, aligning yourself with the truth that your old season is done, and a fresh, abundant season is dawning. This is not just a number, it is a key, unlocking the door to your next level of destiny. Let this truth settle into your heart. This is your angel message. It is personal, tailored to you by the hand of God. It is timely, arriving at the precise moment when you need it most. It is divinely appointed, carrying the weight of heaven's authority. You are not here by accident. You are not stumbling through life without direction. Every step you've taken, every tear you've shed, every moment of doubt or triumph has been leading you to this very moment. The Creator has been weaving a tapestry of purpose through your life, and even the painful threads are part of the masterpiece He is crafting. You are not wandering aimlessly, you are walking a path designed by divine hands, and this message is your reminder that you are exactly where you are meant to be. Take a moment to declare your faith. If you believe this message is for you, say, Amen. If your spirit is ready to receive what God has in store, proclaim, I receive. If you feel a resonance with the numbers 1111, 222, 777, or 999, type them as a sign of your alignment with this divine moment. Each declaration is more than words. It is a spiritual act, a key that unlocks doors in the unseen realm. When you speak your faith, heaven moves. Angels take notice. The atmosphere shifts and the promises of God begin to manifest in your life. Your words carry power, so do not hold them back. Speak them boldly, and watch as the supernatural begins to unfold. This is the moment to prepare your heart. For a life-changing surprise is coming your way, and it will arrive suddenly. This is not a distant hope, a dream that will take years to materialize. It will not require months of waiting or striving. It is already in motion, set in place by the hand of God. Angels are already dispatched, carrying out divine assignments on your behalf. Conversations about you are happening in rooms you have yet to enter. Opportunities are forming, connections are aligning, and breakthroughs are being prepared. What you perceived as a delay was not a denial, it was divine timing, orchestrating every detail to ensure that you step into the perfect moment. Stay alert. Stay expectant. Guard your heart against the voices of negativity, doubt, or fear that may try to steal this moment from you. That old familiar voice whispers, "This is not for you." Rebuke it with authority. Declare out loud, "This blessing is mine." When fear creeps in trying to convince you that you're not worthy or that the promise is too big, remind yourself of the truth. God has not given me a spirit of fear but of power, love, and a sound mind. These declarations are not just words, they are weapons, dismantling the lies of the enemy, and anchoring you in the truth of God's promises. As you move forward, pay attention to the small signs, the unexpected favor, the sudden peace that washes over your heart, the person who reaches out at just the right time. These are not random occurrences. They are divine confirmations, whispers from heaven, that the bigger breakthrough is on its way. Every small victory is a stepping stone. Every moment of favor a preview of the greater glory that awaits. The Spirit is preparing you, aligning your heart and mind to receive what is coming, so that when it arrives you will be ready to walk through the door with confidence and gratitude. This angel message is clear. Your last step of faith has not gone unnoticed. Heaven is rewarding you for your perseverance, your trust, and your willingness to keep moving forward even when the path was unclear. A supernatural shift is coming, a moment so profound that it will bring you to your knees in awe. You will weep with joy, lift your hands in praise, and testify to everyone who will listen that only God could have done this. This is not a moment of chance. It is a moment of divine orchestration, a testament to the faithfulness of the one who holds your future. If you're ready, declare, Amen. If you believe this is your word, proclaim, I receive. If you feel the stirring of the Spirit, type the numbers that resonate with you. 111, 222, 777, or 999. As a sign of your agreement with this prophetic word. Do not stay silent. Your voice has power and your declarations are shifting the spiritual atmosphere. Speak them with boldness, and watch as the promises of God begin to unfold in your life. The beauty of this moment is that it is not dependent on your perfection or your strength. It is rooted in the faithfulness of God. He is never late. His timing is perfect, and his promises are sure. What he has spoken, he will bring to pass. What he has promised, he will fulfill. The blessing that is coming is he will fulfill. The blessing that is coming is closer than you think, and it is more magnificent than you can imagine. This is your confirmation, your prophecy, your angel message. The life-changing surprise is already on its way, and it will leave you in awe of the God who sees you, loves you, and has never forgotten you. As you stand on the threshold of this new season, let your heart be filled with expectancy. The Spirit is moving, and the winds of change are blowing. The call you've been waiting for, the letter that holds your breakthrough, the opportunity that will change everything, the healing that will restore your soul, the unexpected door that will lead to new horizons. These are not distant dreams. They are realities being birthed in the spiritual realm, ready to manifest in the natural. You are not waiting for God. God is waiting for you to step into the fullness of what He has prepared. This moment is a divine invitation to trust, to believe, and to act. When you declare your faith, when you speak the numbers that resonate with your spirit, you are partnering with heaven to bring about the fulfillment of this promise. Each word you speak, each act of faith you take is like planting a seed in fertile soil. The harvest is coming, and it will be abundant. The life-changing surprise that awaits you is not just a moment. It is a shift, a transformation, a new beginning that will redefine your story. The journey you have been on is not one to be dismissed lightly. Every step, every trial, every twist and turn has been a thread woven into the grand design of your life. A design that goes beyond your own understanding but rests perfectly in the hands of the one who authored it all. When you look back at the seasons of pain, the sleepless nights of questioning, the unexplainable heartbreaks and disappointments that shook you, you will come to recognize that none of it was wasted. Every moment of difficulty was a chiseling, a refining, fire, a process meant to shape you into the vessel you are now becoming. The setbacks were not rejection but redirection. The closed doors were not the end but positioning for something greater. Each tear you shed was not meaningless, for they watered your soil, saturating it in readiness for the seeds of blessing that God has been planting within you all along. So often you thought you were alone, battling silently, carrying weight that no one else could understand. You asked in the depths of your heart where God was when nothing made sense. Yet even in those loneliest moments He was closer than your own breath, quietly arranging details behind the curtain of time, orchestrating encounters, aligning events, and preparing ways for your good. What felt like silence was not absence, it was strategy. The delays were not denials. They were divine pauses meant to bring you into alignment with a timing that is far more perfect than what you would have chosen for yourself. Because God's plans will not fail, and His promises do not return void, and His faithfulness is the anchor that holds you even when the storm rages fiercest. You are not bound or branded by your past, for your past does not define you. The truth is that you are defined by the promises of God, and those promises are living and active, written into eternity for you. Mistakes did not disqualify you. Failures did not erase your name from His book of destiny. Disappointments did not cancel His purpose for you. In fact, they only set the stage for His glory to be revealed more powerfully through your life. The hands that formed you have not forgotten you, and the voice that spoke creation into being has already declared victory over your future. That promise is unfolding, and it will come to pass not by your strength but by His word that stands immovable. As you look forward to what is coming, set your eyes firmly on the one who holds all your days. Do not allow the noise of the world to shake you, and do not let the lies of fear and doubt steal the truth from your heart. The distractions that surround you are designed to weaken your focus, yet this is the time to deepen your gaze into His presence. The voices of worry may whisper that it's too late. The voices of cynicism may shout that you are unworthy, but none of them hold authority over you. For stronger and truer is the voice of God, the one who says, I am the God of the impossible. I am the God who opens doors which no one can shut. I am the God who makes a way through the wilderness, streams in the desert, hope in the ruins. Streams in the desert, hope in the ruins. This voice is unwavering, and when you lean into it you will find peace no matter the storm. Trust Him. Trust Him with your heart, your future, your waiting, your unknowns. Rest in His promises, for they cannot fail. Already the whispers of His movement are around you, that sudden phone call that seems small but shifts your perspective. That quiet clarity in your mind when confusion once reigned. That awakening of hope in your spirit that refuses to die out. These are not accidents. They are divine fingerprints pressed onto the canvas of your life, clues from heaven, that God's hand is actively at work. The unexpected encounters, the timely conversations, about you in places you've never set foot, the blessings forming out of sight but designed in your favor. These are confirmations of a God who not only listens but answers. He heals where you thought wounds were permanent. He restores where loss seemed final. He gathers the broken pieces and repurposes them into a story of redemption you could never have imagined. He is not a God who plays games with your heart, teasing or withholding for no reason. He is the deliverer, the fulfiller, the promise keeper, and when He steps in, He exceeds every expectation. This is not a time to shrink back into fear or resignation. This is your moment to hold the line, to stand firm in your faith even against the tides of uncertainty. Lift your eyes above the turmoil and keep them locked on the God who is eternally faithful. When doubt creeps in, speak louder the declarations of truth. When fear tries to gnaw at your spirit, lift your voice with reminders of the promises that belong to you. When the waiting feels unbearable, remember that His timing is perfect, more perfectly orchestrated than you could ever arrange yourself. The blessing arriving will not be ordinary. Its magnitude will leave you in awe, making every sacrifice, every hardship, every tear worth it 1,000,000 times over. The story is building into a testimony of His undeniable goodness. A turning point in your life that you will tell and retell for years to come. What is forming even now will not just be something for you to experience, it will be a light for those around you, evidence of the unwavering faithfulness of God. And when you whisper, Amen, when you affirm in your heart, I receive, when your spirit rises in agreement with the numbers and symbols that stir something deep within you, these are not empty gestures. They are proclamations carrying real authority in the spiritual realm. Words hold weight, and your words, when aligned with faith, cause unseen powers to shift. You declare to heaven, to the angels, to the stars themselves, I believe. I am ready. I am expectant. In so doing, you open the floodgates for blessings to flow, for opportunities to unfold, for your reality to be transformed. These declarations are not mere sounds in the air but agreements sealed in eternity, backed by the power of heaven, ushering into your life what was always destined for you. The evidence that your moment has arrived is already peeking over the horizon. What seemed like mere coincidences are divine alignments guiding you into the place prepared for you. The phone will ring and opportunity will speak. The letter will arrive carrying news that will shift your path. The healing you have waited for will begin releasing in waves. touching places in your heart and body you never thought would recover. The doors will open wide, not cracked but thrown open in a display of divine timing. And when you step through, you will know without question that it could only have been orchestrated by God Himself. Stand tall in the season, even when the winds blow against you. Speak boldly of the goodness you expect, even if you cannot yet see it. Trust deeply in the one who has carried you this far, for He does not fail. He has never failed, and He will not begin with you now. The nearer the blessing, the fiercer the battle, but the victory is certain, and it belongs to every prayer you whispered in desperation. Every moment you wondered if He heard you listening. And now those prayers are returning to you multiplied, drenched in promise, dripping with abundance. This is your confirmation, a sacred seal that what you have believed for, what you have waited for, what you have endured for is not in vain. This is your prophecy, not spoken loosely but etched by heaven itself, that what is coming will redefine your story. This is your angel message, a divine whisper reminding you that all of heaven is invested in your future, that you are surrounded by the unseen forces of light, moving to make way for what belongs to you. The breakthrough is not far, not years away, not hidden behind endless barriers. It is here, close, unfolding, weaving itself into your days in ways you are only beginning to see. Breathe deep and step into expectancy, for your life is about to pivot into the realm of promise. Hold fast, because the gift that is coming will not just change your circumstances, it will transform your perspective, renew your hope, and overflow into everything connected to you. This divine surprise is not fragile or fleeting, it is lasting, shining, unshakable, a manifested ion of the eternal goodness of God. And once it arrives, you will never again doubt that His hand has been on your story from the very beginning. Stand tall, speak boldly, trust with abandon, for the God who your journey, who held you through the nights of sorrow, authored your who strengthened you in the battles you could not fight alone. He is faithful. His promises remain true. The blessing is so much closer than you realize, and when it comes, it will surpass your imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is not an empty message. This is your confirmation. This is your prophecy. This is your angel message. This is your angel message. And the life-changing surprise you have longed for is already set in motion, already forming, already making its way into your hands. God has not finished with you, and He never will. The best is not behind you, it is before you, racing toward you until the moment it arrives in fullness. And when it does, you will know without any doubt that it was always meant for you, designed by heaven, delivered in love, and destined to change everything.